Welcome, one and all, to this week's thrilling instalment of La Théâtre de Phénix. I, as always, am massively time delayed. And I suppose my name is Chaz as well. On this week's exciting edition of La Théâtre de Phénix, we celebrate our 1 month anniversary. God, has it already been a month? Feels like just yesterday I was sending out frantic Facebook messages to people going, "Come on, it'll be fun!" Spoiler alert, it's not. Anyway, in our previous instalment of La Théâtre de Phénix, we not only resolved the case of Turnabout Sisters, but we also began our marvellous new case, Turnabout Samurai. I trust I'm pronouncing that correctly. In that, a famous television actor, you can't be famous and on television, a famous television actor, Will Powers, has been accused of murdering the actor who played his nemesis on the show The Silver Samurai. And most importantly, security representative Wendy Oldbag of big arms and cherry hair believes that she saw Mr. Will Powers travelling towards the scene of the crime. Will more be revealed? I don't know, that'd be spoilers. So now let us return to the trial of Turnabout Samurai. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Well, I say.
Here again.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October the 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
First, I would like to call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area.
He's drawn it in crayon!
Hey, it's a good crayon. The actors did a run-through with their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady with the long arms that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that, there are the studios. And here it is, Studio One. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio One.
Speed it up, mate!
Right after that, at 1 p.m., all right, the security lady got to the guard station. You got me on the flustered now, huh? Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m.
Slow down!
Yeah, okay. The production staff came from Studio One to perform a rehearsal.
Strike a balance between the two.
Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief.
It wasn't that brief!
I lost my crayon. Anyone like to hear that again?
No!
Yes. Oh no.
No. Should I listen to the whole thing again?
Yeah.
I could go into more detail if you like.
Please, no. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady see at the guard station?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand, God help us. Will the witness declare her name?
My, oh, aren't you a handsome fellow, lovely little hanky neck?
I resign.
I'm afraid I'm a little bit flustered. My goodness.
Oh, your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Mrs. Whatever you... Grandma.
Oh my God.
Odd seduction technique.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, bugaboo. So call me Grandma. Even when I was young, I was an Oldbag really. Still had the other children make fun of me, and would you believe it? But there's this boy, the captain of the croquet team, and he just had so much
Objection.
to say. He was,
Objection! I object to this witness's talkativeness.
My God.
And the way she's
Thank
undressing you
me.
with her eyes.
Objection sustained. Ahem. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
Oh, I was just getting to the good part, dearie. How about you and I take a little...
Please don't finish that sentence. Perhaps we can get to the testimony?
Oh, perhaps you need to find it on me.
Ahem. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
That's right, I was nude. I mean, yes, I was there.
Yes, and
to get to the scene of the murder...
I think you'll find that those are my lines.
Oh, yes, that's quite right. I'm getting flustered because of that fresh little boy you brought to me.
That is an attorney, madam.
anyone have
To
a
get
cold
to the
slammer
scene
or
of the
something?
murder, someone would have to pass by you. Is that correct, madame?
You know your stuff, dearie. I'll give you that.
You may begin your testimony.
Thank Christ.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
I resent that. Now, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. Ah, well, I had some little errands to run that morning. You know, cherries in my hair. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 p.m. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked by right past me at 2 p.m. It was Powers! That man right there! And he was hidden right toward the studio!
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honour.
Oh, it's you. Well, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station. Poor old Hammer, the rest have been doing a run since this morning. Well, I had something to do that morning. You maybe heard something about this before. Anyway, my favorite store was Bonnie's. They had such a thrill back then. They were all stockings. Now, all the thing was, back then they cost 2 pence a pop. We used to call pop threepence, you understand, but that's just the way it was in my day. It was Powers!
Objection! Let me get this straight, Oldbag. Miss Oldbag, sorry.
What a weird mistake to make.
You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Right, here you are.
What is it exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Oldie Tokyo.
Nerd!
Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
It's pronounced auberge, and of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Oh, so, well, it's a turn of events. I know that I was not born yesterday, sir!
You weren't
can
born
say
in
that
the
again.
Century, love.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Oldbag.
Auberge.
Auberge, sorry.
It's like aubergine. but
He's
a little
having
shorter.
trouble calling her auberge, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
A humph! Nosy old man.
I resent that.
Of course, I have proof. Ha! Weren't expecting that, were you, bitches?
I wasn't expecting that. Even Edgeworth is surprised.
Lovely little hanky neck.
The prosecution. Oh, Jesus. The prosecution would like to ask the old witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
Well, how was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed. All of you. Ashamed and sexy. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence. You beautiful son of a bitch. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
I don't mind if I do. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Oh, hard he did. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. Go on, take a look at it. You can see he's dragging his legs. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers, alright? A pathetic leg. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle.
Gimp leg, yes.
We don't use that kind of talk in my courtroom. Thank you very well, Mr. Wright. You may examine, cross-examine even the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Phoenix,
no.
Not in my courtroom.
How can they hear my thoughts?
I never saw anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, Jordan, back to the run through of the action scene, was I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
You're old it.
I'm not even fit.
He broke a prop.
That's the real crime. Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
That's not what she means.
Luckily, I was there with my, what I like to call duct tape, to fix it.
That's what everyone calls it.
This strikes me as a significant detail.
It was a significant spear.
Hear my thoughts again. I better write this down in the court record. Hear my thoughts. And I'll pop that spear in there as well.
Apparently, he sprained his, pretty bad. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy now?
Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions?
Well, she seems pretty sure that that Powers is in that photo.
I have this effect on men.
I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction.
Please spare us,
Don't
Jesus.
shake her anything else.
Can we get some
I've
water
never
in
seen
here?
anything I
Everyone's
don't
so
mean,
thirsty.
mind you. It's been a long time locked up. I go shake it any which way you'd like me to, darling. Run through the action
Love a
scene.
squash with... Hold it!
Which
Who was
part?
present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the steel samurai. Then, poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And, me. Look at that hand, an innocent hand.
And what exactly, and I really am reticent to ask this question, what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
Oh, good lord.
What about the assistant?
Oh, I mean, add in another. Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then?
I'm trying. Keep knocking my hand away.
Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What a lamb! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course, with my duct tape. Tape.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt, Judge.
That's it, I'm leaving.
This game's supposed to be for 10 and up!
Bloody hell.
We don't even need to do any.
Let's just skip over this part, shall we?
Well, what I start to do is I begin on the knees,
No,
and then I
To carry on. Where was the assistant then?
somewhere behind me. I had my eyes closed. Oh, her! She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Pals' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Where's that other hand, detective? He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
I'm a prosecutor, not a detective. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
It bothers me too. Let's not draw attention to it.
Another thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
Oh no, that simp isn't a good sign.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honour? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else could not have been caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
You have to consider your grammar, mate!
Easy now.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
I thought you'd never ask.
Here we go.
No, Nico, oh, fantastic. Me and her are one. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to that studio before then was Will Powers. Pathetic. No one else went there, alright? If they had, I would have seen them. My youthful eyes.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The time of poor Hammer's death, I just can't stop talking about it. I love it. The only person I saw go past, no one else went there.
Objection!
Oh, in the nick of time.
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time.
Bring it over to me.
Here you are.
Closer than that, sweetie.
There, it's right there.
Oh, yes, I've been working out, I see.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Little security humor.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studios, I might have an opening.
I object to that.
Christ. That
Don't worry,
very
I'll get to you
computer
too.
printed out this photo.
You don't want to know more about my opening?
I don't wish to know that.
Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m, photo 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. I mean, really? Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2.
Photo. #2.
The computer only held data for one photo for that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo #1 if it really was the only photo?
Oh my god, that's
What the hell is he talking about now? I'm losing my mind.
Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness.
Oh, Jesus God.
This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there is only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Oh! Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. I've said it before, I'll say it again very quickly.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that would seem because of the numbers and seem to me the hashtag.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I mean, what's there to know? These computer newfangled, the apps and the blips. What can you say? Edgy boy, little pop cupcake, help!
Edgy boy. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Is this what edging means?
Holy hell.
Some help you are. It's the last time I do that, anyway, you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Ms. Oldbag?
Correct. That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess.
Underwear.
Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Yes. I suppose you could put it that way.
Oh my
God.
She's full of noise.
Very beautiful.
I see. Your testimony, please.
And put your pants back on.
I will not, sir, in a court of law. Now, every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Well, several jobs, but you put it on. Anyway, I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that are unsuspicious or nude, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Ms. Oldbag, this
is
the first... Ms. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I only just remembered it, and I had my mouth full earlier.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, would you begin the cross-examination?
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
No lying in my court.
Bailiff, would you shoot me in the face?
I'm not cleared for that, sir.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer, and I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking. You see, it's come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
Humph! A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real little freaks, if you ask me.
Hey!
They get information about the rehearsals from, oh gosh knows where. They're always hanging around, you know? One was there that day.
Objection! Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get it. Those were your words.
Do the voice.
Picky. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area, obviously. That grate had been loose for a while. Speaking of loose, am I right? It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
That's not the only place they come in.
I told you they were freaks! Little gutter snaps. Oh, and...
And?
I wonder what I'm gonna say. They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. Let's keep it clean, people.
What?
Ah, this is an incredible
Such a handsome woman. It's strange to see.
Order! Keep it clean. Let me get this straight. You all say you saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade?
Your tone is problematic.
I assume. Don't misread my breathy intonation. I assume it would be hard, don't say anything, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai's spear.
This conversation
Again,
is a minefield.
Don't say anything.
Impossible to negotiate this conversation. Impossible, I think, for him to wield the spear. It's quite heavy.
Oh,
Goddamn
tell
right
me
it was.
about it. All right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the data.
Nick? What's going on? And what do they
That's
mean by, like,
that's
the
a
heavy spear?
Great question.
Very good question.
I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah. And they're already trying to unsuspect him.
That's not a word, mate.
I know, I'm trying.
Careful! I'd like to take a 5-minute recess for reasons. I want the defense and the
That's all it
prosecution.
takes, sweetheart.
Oh dear. And I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information.
I'm all considered out.
Right,
Your
yeah,
Honor.
go on.
And no forgetting vital information this time. And if we could cool it with all the sexy talk, it makes me
Yes.
very uncomfortable.
Absolutely. Just punish me, Judge. Punish me for leaving it out.
She's a bad influence on me, Your Honor.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. They can't steal your car if you live there. Fun fact.
Mr. WP.
Yeah?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I mean, is that really your primary question after all this? No, I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. I was exhausted.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
Oh, how should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. I mean, anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. I was pretty preoccupied with, well, you know,
What?
we can't talk about that.
You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic, and also this sounds legally very questionable.
Oh, well, I think you're right there, but I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick. It's time.
Okay, let's go. Sigh.
Wait, what does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff.
This is the twist.
Oh, we're back here again. More of this innuendo.
Her again.
The court will now easy now. Will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. That is my job after all.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
The defence disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Oh my god.
What? Another
What
person?
the hell could that be?
I love the decor.
Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
Oh, sexy.
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Oh
Keep
god,
it
don't start with that.
Uh-oh.
Keep it clean.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who it's pronounced Oldbag?
The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper!
Oh my god, lock
I
her
don't
up.
believe it.
her eyes
That's
are white like a demon.
Order! 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 Gavel, gavel, gavel! Is this true, old Baget?
Old Baget? That's Miss Oldbag Baget to you!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume.
Try saying that 3 times fast, mate.
Then slipped into Studio One, the scene of the murder.
I'll slip into something else.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Oh god,
I've got something
Simple,
made
Your
out of
Honour. It's very simple. She knew the camera at the gate would take a picture. If she was in this costume, she would point the finger at Mr. Powers.
Easy.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh, yeah. Right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. Oh, why did I think that? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces?
Oh my.
Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Hang me out to dry, you little piece of... What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy! Don't just sit there staring at me with those beautiful eyes. Do something!
Where's my move? Oh, what's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way?
Not now, I'm distracted.
The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt that Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
At least you get my name right, finally. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Wimbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Me too.
Wait just a minute. Oh, I'm getting all out of breath with this whole situation. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased! The child did it! Kill him!
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could beat my old man in 10 seconds tops, and I'll tell you what, I can do it now, too.
No.
Get your hands off me.
Your
10,
thoughts?
9, 8, stop wriggling, 7.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? I'm looking the other way. Oh, good lord.
I'm looking. Oh, that boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure with your pants around your ankles? Oh, or is it nice to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, day whippersnapper?
Should have bought a new belt. Look, I have proof.
Peru.
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Your Honour? The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
There's a baby in the court.
Get that baby out of here.
I judge him innocent.
Maybe the baby did. I mean...
The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. Gavel! This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
A lot more.
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Berger!
Then the prosecution will look further into this old Berger before we continue.
I'll never forgive you for this, Your Honor.
That is all. The court is adjourned. Gavel.
Wait a second! I am not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking!
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Testify!
Oh, unlikely. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There was, some other people at the studios on the day of the murder, alright? They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been to the studios that day, and I did it alright? But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free!
Ms. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening to me, Judge Baby? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
I can confirm that is not the case.
Use the safe word, it's simple as that.
Good Lord.
No, this isn't a bad dream. Your Honour, witness the power of the Oldbag.
Witness!
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Cross-examinate!
Oh. Global Studios wanted me to quit. They were just some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and producer, for starters.
The director?
He doesn't know how films work!
We should have known something was fishy.
Oh, you knew that, sweetheart.
How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised. No one asked about it, frankly. Cavalier attitude to the law.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a little meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, I like it when you get so cross with me, sweetheart. Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
He's got no idea how
I'm
film
learning a
plots
lot
work.
about films today.
Well, if you look at the guide map, just take a look, get it out. And the guide map, too.
Oh, thank you.
Here it is. You go through a gate, and all the way to the left. It's right there.
This is a lovely drawn map. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Simple as that.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but I'll have a take a break. Your Honour? We have learnt there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present.
He doesn't know how the studio system operates.
Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Gavel, the court acknowledges the defence's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Ms. Oldbag.
By any means necessary.
Necessarily necessary. And more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is, and I mean it this time, adjourned. Gavel.
Somebody spray me down, please.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. They can't steal your car, but they can steal your wheels.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. Also, that was insane. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Really? It's nothing! Grin. Oh, or should I... sniff?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigation. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. Spoiler. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume?
1 second.
Could it really have been old Windbag? She's got really long arms.
Windbag!
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really. We shared some special times together, and I'm just not sure she's capable of that.
I mean, haven't we all?
Well, neither do I, Nick. And I haven't done anything, but she doesn't seem the type.
I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
That's morally questionable!
Yeah, I'm not sure about your legal credentials here, my man.
Poor old Windbag. I kinda feel sorry for her, but mostly afraid.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. I want to learn how films are made.
Right! We'll be back to visit you soon.
I am filled with confidence. Oh, thanks. Thanks, guys. You're great.
Oh, maybe we can take a tour.
Tech problems. They'll always happen, and I'll always be responsible. So, Wendy Oldbag took the stand for the first time, and we learnt maybe too much, but the key thing that we've learnt from all of this is that lockdown makes people horny. Weirdly, extremely horny. We'll be back after a soft 10, hard 15 minute... Nope, I shouldn't have used those phrases. A light 5 minute and less light 10-minute interval. That seems like a safer way to phrase that. 5 and 10, we're going to have an interval. Please make sure to follow all of our wonderful cast on social media. I will be posting the links in the chat. I have been Chaz Redhead for the first half, and we'll see you after the interval. Welcome back to La Théâtre de Phénix. Now, I hope both you and the cast have had time to appropriately calm the F down. We return now to our third case in the first game of the Phoenix Wright trilogy, where we now begin real investigation. Will we meet new faces? Will we discover new evidence? Will it be weirdly thirsty? Yes to all of them. So, once again, we return to this evening's feature presentation, Turnabout Samurai. October 18th, Ride & Co. Law Offices. No time? Well, I guess time's irrelevant anyway, especially for me. It's been a bad year.
Oh, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, do you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial. We found out about, rather, sorry.
It's okay, I forgive you. The director and the producer?
Yeah, them. Whatever they do.
Well, okay, well, I'll explain to you what they do as we head over there, but what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios!
Smashing. Let's go. I'm going to move to the main gate. Right.
October 18th, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios main gate. I mean, I can go into my gear. What's that? Nobody cares? Okay.
Huh. No one's here.
Right. Now that they have Ms. Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey! In the guard station! Look! She left her donuts!
I wouldn't touch them.
What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
Good. Right, let's move.
October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. I mean, when you get into voiceover work, they say that they want your voice to be heard, but you know, it means two different things.
Hey, Nick! It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
October 10th, Studio 2 entrance. Alright, I'm saying the lines like you said, okay?
This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey! There's a trailer over there!
It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
Let's have a look here then.
Nick! Let's go inside!
You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
There's some flowers here. I love flowers.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. There's a big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2. Oh my god, those birds. I swear to fuck.
Probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate bone steaks too.
What is it with the steaks around here and the birds?
Hey, there's always room for steak, and I will kill those birds if they do not shut up.
Thank you, Mayor.
But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape, actually. It's quite good nick. Looks like it'll run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure. If I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license? This
Tried
isn't the States.
Tried 4 times. But look, I have this. Is that a biscuit? What is it?
Why are you showing me your attorney badge, Nick?
I thought I was showing you my biscuit. I'll put that back. Well, let's go back to the main gate. Oh, no, let's go to the employee area, actually.
October 18th, Global Studios, employee area. I'm saying it. There was no rule about me not drinking when I say it.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey!
WP's lawyers, right? Heard about the trial. Great job, guys!
Don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one?
Yeah.
Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on props and backdrops, right?
Right. Yes. Lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. No need to worry yourself about.
You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Ms. Oldbag.
Right. Well, see you later, then.
Good luck with your investigation.
Let's have a look at that drain.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey! Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Huh? Yeah. I think that was the idea.
I kind of feel sorry for him, though. Don't you?
What? You want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
What? She's serious? Uh-oh. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Go for your life.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hi-ya!
Christ.
There! That should make the kids happy.
The things we do, eh? With reckless abandon. Right. What else can we smash? Let's go back to the main gate.
Oh, hello.
Hello, you look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? My camo vest might do the trick. An alternative guard fashion thing?
So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. Always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. See old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and the producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So, they were trying to protect the director?
More the producer, really.
Huh, typical.
Producer's our real star here. Saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. And she's a woman. Don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer? Still don't know what they do. Right, let's move. When we're going to go to employee area, that's where I'll go.
Bye.
See ya. Let's pop in the dressing room. Oh!
WTF? Who are you dudes? Let 'em out!
Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, lamers! How can you not know the great Salmonella? I make the lead shows! The Steel Samurai, mine! Ritfik! Read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Raffle!
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot. Hey, do you do all out of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks yours.
Careful, mate, she is 17.
Rock sores? Whoa! Hey, you're drooling, Phénix.
Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of little oldie Tokyo. Waffle. Lamau.
Princess.
Why is it gotta be little oldie Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Oldie Tokyo?
That is cool. Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Alright, let's have a chat with him. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, huh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy, I didn't get a chance to eat lunch. Aww.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, sucks ours. I hate missing out on food.
Nick, what does suck sores mean?
No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean the Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She bought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
God, he's sweating. Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I'm so sweaty. They're all gray-haired geezers.
Oh, lots of schooling. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Right. Take care, mate. Where am I going to move to now? I'll go back to the main gate.
Hi.
You're right there. I'm sorry. Just going to go to the Studio
Bye.
1. See ya. So let's go to Studio 2. What was I thinking? Studio 1.
October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. Who am I kidding? She's never coming back to me, right?
This place is deserted. I love that van. Oh!
Crash!
Nick, what was that noise? It sounds like ominous synths. It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
Someone must be inside. Maybe playing that synth.
Hello? No answer.
Yeah, you're right, no answer. Maybe if you turn to the door.
Oh, pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick, which you didn't. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh. It's locked. I ran very quickly.
What? Well, don't we have a key?
No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. Right, let's get to that gate then. Right, outside Studio 1. Yeah, and back to the main gate.
No, I was expecting you from me. Aha! You again. That's right, you bitches. Ha ha ha! Rude. Acting like you've seen a sexy ghost.
You suddenly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away. Sure they did. Sure. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume out of somewhere. Told me to put it on. Can you and will you? And I insist you imagine. How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers! Oh, that's you. Sorry.
No, that's all right. You read my mind. Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, not with my exquisite figure, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or an insult or any body parts. And you won't get any information out of me. At least one set of these lips are sealed.
Dear God.
You're sure talking a lot for someone with sealed lips? So
Oh,
which set?
Flirty girl, is it?
I'm underage.
She is 17.
TikTok. Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. She really is. Right, let's get to that employee area. Oh,
Hey! Hey! Wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, kiddo, what's your name? Fort?
Down with the slang, I like it.
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. No way to talk to an adult.
Suddenly she's overage.
I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Oh, I wouldn't take that.
Hippie fashion. Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
I think you're right. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side.
Ha ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me.
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Gatekeeping!
Yeah, gatekeeping.
Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that?
Not bad, Kiddio.
Watch it.
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
What? Wait.
Let me go.
Oh, he's off.
He's gone.
He actually hired me to play the synth, so I'm going to go with him.
Oh, that's alright.
Okay, well, thanks.
Take care. You the bailiff?
Huh? Something fell off the table when he and the bailiff bumped into it on his way out. I think it was the synth.
Bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Anyway, what was that kid saying? I've completely forgotten.
He said he saw everything.
That's it. Right, let's have a look at that bottle then. Down of a table employee area. Oh, it's my biscuit from before. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go to the main gate.
Huh? Where is the old windbag?
Odd of her to leave a post.
Hey! I'm just appearing on the stairs.
Nick, that was her.
Stop! Whippersnapper from far away.
Yeah? It sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Oh, someone could have told me. Natch!
Uh-oh, she tripped.
A lot of reported action.
Maya sure looks happy. Well, let's have a look here.
Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea. And maybe we can kill those birds as well.
I'm with you. They're so annoying. Oh! This is it, Nick! The trailer key.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2!
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Yeah, I'll slip that into my pocket. Let's have a look here. All right, let's move. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. Oh, it opened.
Great. Let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
No, not that eager. Right, let's get in there.
October 18th, Studio 2 trailer.
Eek! Someone's in here.
Names?
Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and
I see.
And who might you?
Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful.
Too right.
I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
Script? What are they? Oh.
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Deeply.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it. It's important.
We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Also, I brought the synth guy in.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, yeah, Scary, how are you?
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
Miss Vasquez.
It's on TV every week. And that's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her.
Quite like TV. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Because I don't really know anything about films.
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I am looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
Once again, this live stream is every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m.
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? She keeps vaping fat clouds.
Yeah.
The strawberry, isn't it lovely? Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manila, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right. We'll give it to him if we see him. Right, pop that in my pocket. All right, see ya.
Bye.
Oh, see you, Studio 2. Yep. Oh, see you, Studio 1. I'm doing a lot of moving today. Let's go to the employee area.
So many steps.
So many steps. Here he is. Here, I got this from the producer.
Bring the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. Good full of the sweat tracks.
He's like a snail.
He really is. There we go. I like to move to all the places I've been when I go to places.
We're back at the scene of the crime. Though you knew that. We moved here. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Right, let's have a look here. Ah, chair.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these.
The director? Maya? Take a look around that chair for me, would ya? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere?
Aha! Found it, Nick. The script.
Good work. Right, let's pop that in my pocket here. Right, back to Studio 1. Cracking. And now I've looked at that for a bit. I'm going to go to Studio 2. Still love that van. Right, to the trailer. Let's get that out of my pocket. And here, we found it. Your script.
Ah. This is fascinating.
You're not going to talk to us?
Quiet. I'm reading.
The room.
Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are, anyway? And do you know even who we are?
Powers lawyers?
Right.
Am I a suspect?
No, it's just, well, no, but,
You wanted to know about the day of the murder.
I've started the synth again, Mom.
Thanks. Yeah, anything you could tell us would be a big help.
You know there was a meeting here at noon.
Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now, listen closely.
Right, I'll lean in.
None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. Especially not me and Gary. It was impossible for us to leave.
That's very true. I could confirm that.
True, very true.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
The path?
No, the path.
Oh, path.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked.
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, yeah, that Mr. Pringle guy, yeah. What an original name.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. I don't do head. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One.
What?
It's true. A crane came just after 3 p.m. to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate my story, wouldn't they, Gary?
Yes. Yes, Mom.
Wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30?
Oh, I don't think that happened, mate.
It might have. Then you could have gone to Studio One.
2:30? The time of death? Very well. Come.
Gladly.
Usually works. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always the ooking.
It is a monkey after all. They do make that noise.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15?
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30.
See? Goodbye.
See ya. See you, Gary.
Always a pleasure, mate.
Bye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't rather look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Right, let's get to the main gate and to the offices.
October 18th, Ride and Co. Law Offices. Looks like we're running late tonight.
Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim.
That's you, Louise.
It's a little early for giving up, don't you think?
Huh?
You've got
one lead.
But Mia? It's you! What took you so long?
Sorry, Phénix. Maya has a trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble.
Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble.
I'd say so.
What did you mean, we have one lead?
Why, the boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
I don't know. It didn't sound like he was going to help us at all.
I'm sure you can find a way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should get back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phénix.
That's Star Wars!
Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Right, I guess we're back to the studios again.
October 18th, Global Studios, main gate. Look at her big arms.
Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff. God, I've got fantastic circulation.
What's wrong?
I'm doing my exercises, boy. I'll get to you in a second. Huff,
Okay,
whippersnapper.
She's been chasing that boy this whole time.
Ain't it the truth? Huff, puff. When I catch him, I huff. Oh.
Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Thank God.
Huff, puff. I got a hostage now. Whippersnapper.
Hostage? What happened to the boy?
Oh, if I see him again, I'll huff and I'll puff and I won't be never mind. I'll lay him flat. Huff, puff. My, what a violent old lady.
Let's give her a present. Let's give her that card key.
Hey, that huff. That's a card, Huff. Studio One.
Right, a card key to Studio One.
You don't know what I like, Huff. But I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit Huff. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag.
That's correct. Studio One isn't my turf. It's a war, kid. Huff and huff. You let me borrow it then. Oh, I need to get on the Joe Wicks. This is ridiculous.
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One.
Why don't you let her borrow it, Phénix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag.
Oh, a little card for me. Let's use my long arms to take it. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal?
What's this? Steel Samurai trading card?
Yeah, the naughty ones. That sneaky kid. Oh no, they weren't naughty. The sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have a use for these. This must be the hostage she was talking about. What?
Right. I'm off.
Oh, see ya. Oh, there she goes. Hobbling off towards the studio.
I'll just skip my drop
What is
there.
wrong with that woman? She's crazy.
Really is.
October 18th, Global Studios, employee area. God, I need the John right now.
Hey! You!
Oh, Phénix. Was that the boy?
Yeah. His name's Cody Hackins.
I think he ran into the dressing room.
Alright, let's get in that dressing room then.
October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. I cannot begin to express how much I need the John right now.
He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Oh.
Huh?
Damn it, it's getting away! Christ.
Come back, kid! Wait. There! He's back!
How did she?
Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. It's nice to meet you.
Yo!
And I'm Phénix Wright.
Who asked?
Phénix, you can take it from here.
I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Well, let's have a chat with him. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think is the I think it's the bomb. Yeah.
Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey! What's that attitude?
Phénix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe. Let me have a think. I think the person who controls my actions has gone to the toilet. That's alright, I'll stay here with my thoughts. Oh, no, he's back. Cody? This look familiar?
Hey, you are. What's that?
You are? Huh?
You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I know I keep saying that, but
yeah. Premium rare? Oh, why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Right, gonna move to the different places. Let's go to Studio 1. And now I'm here. I'm gonna go to Studio 2. Oh, I love that van. I might ask them if they're gonna say, alright.
October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. I've been to the John now and I feel much better.
Oh, hi.
Hello. What brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Is she even the same person as before?
No. She's the same as always.
Yep, same as always, just changed my bra.
Okay, whatever you say.
Have you seen that boy since then?
No. Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her
Christ.
fist back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Right, let's give her a present. What have I got? Oh, I'll give her the cards. Do you know anything about this?
That's a Steel Samurai trading card. Actually, I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh?
Wait. That's it! That's all I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it!
Ah.
I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card! Please, I beg you, please trade with me!
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me a... Huh?
Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please.
Phénix, can't you see she's desperate?
What's everyone getting so excited about? Oh, let's trade this then. Okay.
And this is for you.
Oh, cheers.
Yahoo!
And there she goes.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah. Yeah, it does, actually. Alright, let's move. Where are we going to go to now? Oh, love that van. Alright. Let's go to the main gate. And then, yeah, to the employee area. That's the one I remembered. And to that dressing room with the small child in.
You're nearly there, Phénix. Nearly at the end.
Right, let's give him a present then, this card. Right, see this card?
Yeah, so... Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me!
Careful, mate. Keep that down. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
Definitely sure.
Okay, Phénix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we could have him take the stand tomorrow.
So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess...
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me? Oh, yeah. No, I love the Steel Samurai. Yeah.
So, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
Christ, got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, Wizam!
Yeah, Wizam.
Yeah, Wizam. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album.
Oh, right. I'll go on. What the... it's pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public.
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With them! I said it again. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera.
Wow, that looks very new.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one.
Oh, well, then I'm happy to accept. You're too kind. Thank you.
What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life! You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah?
Did you see anything unusual?
Cody?
What?
Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Hey, isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too, Cody.
I saw everything.
Well, well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that...
Go on. What is it, Cody?
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it.
Sorry, it's nearly the cliffhanger. I thought I'd bring the synth then.
Cheers, Gary. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Gary. Nice to see you after some time.
Mia, it's been too long.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal. I heard everything.
Christ.
This boy here's a kid. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. You too, Gary. Come on.
All right, I'm coming.
No, I ain't going.
Oh, that didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. And no Gary.
What we're gonna do, Mia?
Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phénix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phénix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that... My question is gone now, but I'm going to assume it's something to do with the trial.
And I'm going to say, of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. See you in court then.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon. I like to have the last word.
Well, a very exciting ending. And as we go into our final trial segment, apologies to everybody for running over. Didn't realise the investigation segment would be quite as long as it was. It was mainly moving, let's be honest. It was 90% moving. But with that in mind, it is time to get to plugs. I would usually go from the order of the dramatis personae down, but Scott has nothing going on. So,
absolutely nothing.
So we're going to jump straight to our Maya Fey, Hannah Raymond Cox. Hannah, plugs please.
Okay, my plugs are as follows. Please go to Twitch. Please go to YouTube or Twitch and search Adventurers Wanted. Undergods, which features several of our cast members today, will be going out soon. And we have a huge back catalogue. Adventurers want to do really cool stuff. Or follow me on Twitter at Colour Out Loud, as in the bread and then out loud. And I'm a poet. So if you would like some bespoke poetry or some tutoring, please hit me up for that. Yeah. Sick.
Awesome. Two of our cast members had to shoot off early because they were on in the first half. That is John Henry Fowle as the judge and Tom Crowley as Miles Edgeworth. John Henry is an incredible storyteller. He's been reading out scary stories, both for adults and kids, on his Twitch channel. I'll post the link. Please do check it out. And Tom has his own one-man sketch podcast called Crowley Time. And the next episode will be out next week, so please do keep that in mind. Links will be on the Twitch chat now. Which then takes us to David as Gumshoe, who is away from his computer. So, no, David as Gumshoe. Yes, here. Go for it.
I'm always here. Hello, please do check out Flamingo House, which is a production company that my wife and I run. We're trying to do lots of stuff. I've just read the entirety of Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass, which are now available on YouTube and in podcast form. So look out for more stuff coming in that vein.
Awesome sauce. And then, of course, we can't mention today's session without Tash Hodgson's performance as Wendy Oldbag.
You can't and you mustn't. That's very important.
Tash, plug away.
Yeah, for more needlessly sexual jaunts and adventures, please download Eglantine Whitechapel's Supernatural Detective it's disgusting, and I look forward to your complaints about it. That's all. Thank you.
Excellent. Wolfgang, our amazing salmonella. Please plug away.
Thanks. Listen and download to the Danger Club podcast, yo. We've got Pathfinder and D&D content coming out regularly these days. Also, like, add me on Facebook, man. Like, I'm starting to read stories just to myself. Just maybe you can listen to some if you want. I'm going through The Witcher at the moment. That's me. Thanks.
John Gracie, our Will Powers.
Hey. Hello everyone. I do a show called Werewolf Live, which is comedians playing werewolf. We do a show on Twitch every Tuesday at 7 PM UK time. So that's twitch.tv/John Gracie, and same on Twitter. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Very, very good stuff. Of course, if you go to John's Twitch channel, you can see a play that I was actually in. It's a very good play because John wrote it, and he's very good.
Yeah, Chaz is great. You should watch that. So twitch.tv/John Gracie.
Thanks,
bye.
In a like making the living proof that there is no such thing as a small part, Joz Norris as Cody Hackins. Joz, plug away, my friend.
Oh, sorry, I have myself muted. Hello. I sort of write and make little comedy bits and pieces. I'm making a few sort of different things during lockdown, some on my own, some collaborations with other comedians. If you go to josnorris.co.uk, or you can find me as Joz Norris on Twitter and things like that, then you'll find any stuff that I'm currently making there. Yeah, thank you very much.
Excellent. Which then takes us to Sarah King, Penny Nichols. Incredible work with the thankless part. You did amazing. What do you have to plug?
I love Penny, and everyone else should. She's normal, and she noticed that someone gained huge breasts halfway through.
Yeah.
What an icon. I am part of a storytelling collective. We're doing Stories for Supplies, where we collect money for the Trussell Trust, which is a food banks charity in the UK. If you go on YouTube or Facebook, Stories for Supplies, you'll find us. We do stories for kids and adults. They're all original or adaptations. They're really fun, and you won't have heard them before. And if you're looking for illustration or cartooning, I do that at Sarah Draws Stuff on Instagram, and I take commissions. So, you know, it's fun.
Amazing, amazing work. And then last but certainly not least, made an impact. Old Hollywood as hell. Griff as D. Vasquez. Griff, are you there? Excellent. Unmute yourself and get to the plugging. You still need to unmute yourself. There we go.
There, are we back?
Yeah, all good.
Fantastic. Find me on Twitter at @TheSarahGriffin. I'm currently taking voiceover students, so if you like what I do with my face, let me teach you how to do it with yours. Also, find me on Undergods with Hannah and David, where I play a character that also does many of the silly voices.
Yay! Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. I'm sorry that we ran a bit late tonight. The investigation portion took up a lot of time. But if you enjoyed the stuff that I'm doing here, there are a bunch of donate links in the Twitch page, either PayPal, through Twitch, or a Ko-Fi or Coffee. Still haven't worked out the pronunciation for that. Where you can donate just £3. That would be lovely. I also do a weekly online pub quiz. 1 week is general knowledge and 1 week is specialised. You are here on a specialised week. So this Saturday we are going to a galaxy far, far away. It is a Star Wars themed specialised quiz, and that'll be on Saturday at 8 PM. Other than that, my social media I posted during the interval. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you could give a round of applause in the comfort of your own homes for the incredible cast that we've assembled, who have given incredible performances, that would be much appreciated. They're super talented. We will see you next week with maybe the conclusion of Turnabout Samurai. Thank you so much. We're a month in. That's insane. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.